Welcome to the Put Me On Game podcast. I'm your host, Chesterr. With me today, I got a very special guest. I normally say very special and it be normal ass people, but today is an actual very special guest. I got Nando with me today, man.
What up, man?
What up, big dog? I got that motherfucker iced out.
Oh, yeah. Play around, watch.
Nah, man. If you don't know, me and Nando go way, way, way back.
Yeah.
I think I met Nando damn near 10 years ago.
Yeah. Footlocker. I was in college and shit.
That's crazy, bro. I was 18, 19, bro.
Yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Nigga, you had the...
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
curls and shit, you know. We went to the military, they didn't fuck my shit up, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, yeah. But, you know, we getting that Tory Lane, so.
Yeah. That's
going,
not
hey,
the Tory Lanez,
I'm
bro.
getting the
You
Tory
not
Lane.
thinning like that. Straight up.
I'm sweating too right now. Boy, listen. It is what it is, though, but, man, so let's take everybody through the journey, man. Well, let's first start off St. Louis,
Yeah.
314.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Lou, man. Growing up.
I mean, it's a city, but it's really like a country-ass town.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's small, tight-knit, everybody know everybody. You know what I mean? It's like a slightly bigger Fayetteville.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy to
It's
think
very,
about.
it's very, very similar to Fayetteville for sure. The vibes.
It's so many different, not just creators, just people that came out of there. You got Randy Orton that came out of there.
Yeah.
You had Joaquin Buckley. You
Yeah.
had you.
Yeah.
And
Smino.
Smino.
Metro Boomin, Sexy Red.
Metro,
you bet.
Metro did come from St. Louis.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. We probably got to talk about that off mic, though.
Yeah.
We got to talk about Sexy Red off mic. Shout out to Big Sexy, though.
Big Six.
But, man. So then you end up coming to Fayetteville.
Yeah.
How was that transition? It was just like family was already here, or?
Yeah, that shit was hard as hell. Fayetteville is like a cult. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Really?
If you not from the Ville, bro, it is hard to find your...
Yeah.
Because everything like, it's a whole bunch of nothing. No disrespect. It's like
It
roads,
is.
The road's long as fuck. Everything is 30 minutes from each other. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody already know everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't, even if y'all didn't go to high school together, y'all didn't went to elementary, somebody didn't play Pop Warner, somebody didn't did something.
Something or some way we connected somehow. So coming out of, because when you got there for college or?
Yeah, for college. So by the time I got there, everybody was already locked in.
Wow. What made you choose FSU as college or like way out the way? Granted, HBCU, you know.
Hell yeah. It was an accident. It was my mama and them. They stayed out there and sort of like try to build a relationship with them because I grew up in St. Louis. I ain't really know them like that.
Yeah.
I moved out there and I was supposed to be trying to find my way to the community college. But I accidentally, this before GPS was really a thing on your phone. So I just had to wander up and down. I accidentally went to Fayetteville State instead.
They not that far from each other either.
Nah, yeah. And I walked in that hole and they was like, you got the transcripts? I was like, yeah. They was like, oh yeah, you straight. Next thing I know, I was going to Fayetteville State.
Okay. And then we transitioned to, you know, of course, where I met you, Footlocker.
Yeah.
And then fast forward ahead, you end up leaving.
Yeah.
Going back to the Lou and start doing music.
Yeah.
And I remember to this day, I think I tell everybody when I put them on your music, Nando sent me an email, said, hey, bro, just listen to this.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think about it. And it was down for 2.
Oh my God.
No, don't do that because
the confidence to send that shit.
it's still, bro, that's still in my playlist.
Is it?
It has not left my playlist, bro.
I don't know if that's a good thing. We got to replace that.
We do. But I was like, because I know you was a drummer, I know you playing instruments, and I'm like, this nigga making music?
Yeah. I was trying shit. It worked. You know what I'm saying? That was it.
So tell me about that. I know you hate talking about it, especially anytime we talk about it, because that's them early songs always is like classics to your fans.
Yeah.
Tell me the process of making that early project.
Well, I really went to Guitar Center, bought a mixer, put that shit on my grandma's deep freezer in the basement, and when my kids would sleep, my baby mama would sleep after I went to work and did everything, I just would be up working. Doing that. I needed something to do. You feel me? To like break up the day. I had just moved back to St. Louis. Shit was tough. And that project just came out. The Good Vibes project had just came out. So I was like, I feel like it's decent. You know what I'm saying? Let me send it out, see what other people feel. And y'all gave me the confidence I needed to feel like, damn, I could do this. So I did it.
What now the reception of it? Because, you know, especially my first 30 podcast episodes, I feel like it's trash.
Yeah.
It's
Straight
still
up.
trash.
That's how it be.
I'm still in the process of like deleting them like off of everything.
Oh, you gotta stop, bro.
I know. It's been a battle everybody been talking to me about, but it gotta happen. But you still kept it up though, so it had to do good enough, or you felt like, all right, man, like.
Well, my catalog ain't huge.
You know, it's not.
So if I
battle too.
my released catalog ain't huge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I take it down, I might not have much up there, right? And then the other thing is, bro, it's kind of like Tommy with the red shirt on Rugrats. Like I feel like some people appreciate the growth. You don't be knowing where your fans come from. Like some people be day ones, but some people be that just heard you from a viral video on TikTok or seen that you signed the Pain. And when they become fans, bro, you know how that shit go. People in the binge watching shit, they will watch and listen to everything you ever did and start from the beginning, you know? So I want to make sure that the beginning is still there. Even though it's not my favorite part of the book, it's a part of the book.
Nah, for sure. And definitely, why is my brain freezing right now? You remember in the first video that you made?
I don't even smoke.
I don't even smoke. No, what's that?
That was the first official video I had.
You sent me one before that one. It was the one outside in the back.
It was outside.
Outside. So it was outside.
That came out after that.
It was after that. Then.
Yeah, that's the first one that actually did something. Did numbers. Yeah.
So, because you're from the music, because you lose a lot of instruments.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that at all.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you for doing that because in the car, on the stereo, it makes it sound different.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing that makes you stand out too, and people gravitate towards you.
Yeah.
So walk me through the first video because it was fire. This is, of course, you making music, I'm doing podcasts, and I'm doing everything under the sun. So we're going like this, and we checking in. Hey, what you doing? Oh, cool, that's fine. Hey, check this out. Walk me through that first video.
Bro, we was paying a nigga, I'm almost positive we paid Nico like $300-$400 to shoot videos at the time. Damn. So we was getting it for the low, right? Mm-hmm. And I ain't really know how to scout locations and shit like that shit. Yeah. So all of my videos were shot at my house. We just was shooting them at different parts of my house in the hood. I don't even smoke outside. All them shit's at the same place.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm just in the backyard. So I'm in the living room. So we was shooting them shits all over to make them look different. Mm-hmm. You know? And then, we put that shit out. But this time I had a show. I was opening for an artist named Bates at the time. But we promoted that shit like it was my show. And we dropped the video and used that video to like sell the tickets. And at the time we sold 100 tickets, nigga. I thought I was the nigga. You hear me? I'm like 100 tickets. I'm selling shit out. You know what I'm saying?
I so bored of this nigga.
Right, bro. I'm Jay-Z. Right? And so we came through. We rocked the show. And then after that, the song became like a little hometown record. It started really catching. That's my first 100,000 on YouTube. Yeah, shit felt good. We ain't know how to run ads and shit yet either. So.
And I was about to say sitting there refreshing the YouTube Studio app like, all right, bro, we got another 100. Yeah. In the group chat. Dang, that's so crazy. Fire. So we go from that. The next project is Bamboo. I'm really just running through the timeline because, you know, I've been here since day one, but, you know, people that ain't watching, I know shit that they don't know. Yeah. So I want to go through it before I hit the good shit.
Hell yeah. The next project was Bamboo. That was when the Slumfest Awards had happened. I got nominated for like 5 different awards at the crib, like best new artist, best artist, all that type of shit. And then on top of that, they wanted me to headline like a Cinco de Mayo festival and a bunch of other shit, but I only had 3 songs, nigga. I'm like, how am I headline song? That's gonna be the shortest headline set. So I had to put a little project together quickly to at least give me 30, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna have to do every song, but let's do that. So that's where Bamboo came about.
I gotta sit there. I gotta talk in between songs, skills minutes.
Hell yeah. But I didn't want to lose that paper.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely can't do that.
Yeah, that was like the first time they offered me some paper to do something. And back then I thought it was some real paper, but a few $100, I'm like, to rap? Hell yeah. Let's do this.
I ain't even gotta take off work to do this shit.
Man, that was crazy, bro. So ended up, I dropped the project. You feel me? I dropped Bamboo. I named it Bamboo because I was growing so fast. And that's like the fastest growing plant. And then COVID shut all that shit down anyway. I dropped my project on a Friday. COVID hit that Monday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the kids now that's growing up, that's like, you know, around the past 5 years, they not going to understand what COVID did. Either you became a millionaire or you died.
Yeah.
Like, it's no in between.
It was one or the other. That shit's still weird.
So now, with COVID coming out of that, because I started the pod around that time. Like I officially like started. It was a lot of talks. And, you know, I'm going through my thing. Shout out to my $1,200 checks, 14. I forget however much it was, and got my equipment. I did all my studying. In that in between time with stuff being shut down, where was your pivot at?
Bro, I felt like COVID was like Jesus dying. Like I say that shit all the time. It's like BC and AD. You feel me? It was such a significant event that the whole world.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, bro. So now everybody's like before COVID, after COVID, like pre-COVID, post-COVID. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gave us a reset to where we got to start over. Like I started doing we did like a quick little podcast at the crib. You know, everybody tried that shit out, but they gave me plenty of time to like really get in the lab and figure out what I wanted myself and my sound to look like, sound like. You know what I'm saying? And it was helpful for me, bro. I got closer with my children. Like, you feel me? We just had more time. We had time, bro, and we had to get creative with our time. You know,
For sure.
Yeah. I don't know how y'all was doing in the Fayetteville. We can go to the movies for $100. We rent out the whole theater. $100. Y'all in there by yourself?
Nigga, we had curfews.
Are you serious? Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Nah.
We couldn't do shit. Cause I know certain places where they was having like underground clubs and shit like that. People done came up, bro, but I was in the house.
That's crazy. Yeah, we was. Niggas got to work from home. A lot of places.
Oh no, no, they won't no work from home. I ain't getting no unemployment, bro. I was.
Are you serious?
Out, bro. Listen. Shout out to God. I don't know
Yeah,
how you got through that shit.
I
got through it, bro.
That's sad.
I don't even know if it's. I don't even want to call this my favorite era of NandoSTL.
Yeah.
But it's definitely monumental, obviously, because now the lights is on you. We're going to Yoda.
Yeah.
Now, be honest with me. Is it Yoda or Year to 8? Because I bought the first one.
Yeah.
And then, went off and then
it's an acronym
back.
for Year to 8.
I know, but that's why I'm asking, because it was first with the 8. The first cover art, then you got the second one. So when I bought it and I had it for a couple months.
Oh yeah, you had it.
It
didn't have. I think the first version didn't have on everything on it though, did it?
It didn't.
Yeah, with Nelly on it.
So
it just was, the album had been done, bro.
Yeah.
And this was just pure business. So I had signed my deal. I don't know if we skipping through that part, but of course I signed with Nappy Boy for T-Pain, and we did the first thing he wanted to do was do an album, right? And I just was like, all right, bet we can go to the studio and knock it out. But I already had the album done, so I just turned that shit in. I was in and out of my deal technically the first day I signed, because I had relinquished it all, so that way I could own my royalties. I had negotiations on my publishing because I was done. You feel me? They had no leverage on me. The album was gonna come out regardless. So I pulled that one down. Didn't tell them about it.
So you pulled the Frank.
Hell yeah. Yeah. We just changed the packaging on it and made it brand new. New album cover. Changed it from Yoda to Year of the Ape and put. How
does that conversation go? Because, and again, I don't know how much. I know you open.
Yeah.
So
you said how does the conversation as far as like negotiating?
Like, hey, I already got all right, you want to do an album? Cool. I already got this done, and this is fire. Like,
I think the conversation goes, any business move that you make or any partnership, right, is always gonna be low risk, high reward, right? So if they got to take a risk on you to hope that you gonna actually finish the album, they don't know if you got a drug problem, if you and your bitch going through it. You know what I'm saying? Is this album gonna take 2 years for you to finish, or you gonna change your mind at the last minute? The day you walk in, y'all decide like, hey, let's do an album. You agree to it, everybody agree to it, and they like, all right, what about the money? And you like, you can listen to the album, it's done. So if you pay this, you can hear this. Then it's a total different conversation because they ready to, the product is in front of them. You feel me? And then when they heard the album, that was it. I was like, I fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? And he was already on it. I had already had the Yoda song done before I signed.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. People think that I signed and that's why he did the record, but that's not what happened. We got the record done first. I paid for all of that shit out of my pocket. And then I got signed because I did those things.
Now, with the contest.
I lost.
Huh?
I lost.
Yeah. You lost what you won. You lost what you won. Because I remember it. I seen, oh yeah, I'm doing this, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I think it was like a March Madness type of thing or something like that. And so I was like, all right,
that shit
cool.
ended in June.
Yeah, that also
It
that
was
too.
hella long.
I was like, bro, this some backwards shit.
Yeah, that shit was hella long. Full circle. I think it was like a week and a half ago, actually. Was the anniversary. of it.
That is crazy. So
Yeah.
we start, you know, I want to let y'all know how far back me and Nando go. I got Nando on Facebook.
Yeah. The first page.
The first page.
Yeah. That's
So,
hella funny.
I'm scrolling, I see it, I'm like, all right, cool, this cool. You know, all right, I'm on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on to the next one. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? So, all right, let me go ahead and tap in.
Yeah.
So I started watching. I said, oh, this nigga about to win this
Yeah,
shit.
he fucking around winning. Then we lost by like 0.8. I hate
bro.
that they fucked that part of the story up too, bro. That's like my favorite part of the whole journey.
Like, barely, like, and you was coming with different songs.
Bro.
And
And everybody thinks I won.
That's
Everybody thinks I won. And I'm like, bro, I did not win. Like, I feel like that's the part that shows my personality more than anything, because somebody who won would have just been able to just get it handed to him. You won the competition. This is yours. This is what you win. I didn't. I lost, nigga. I didn't get nothing. But I was already so determined. You feel me? I pulled up on Payne in Chicago at one of his shows backstage. Like, snuck all of us back there. You feel me? Devised the plan, bought an Airbnb, forced the record on him, went to the studio, got Cash on the song. Cash played it for Payne. After that, hit Payne up myself, paid for the video, met them back in Chicago so he ain't have to go nowhere because I knew he was going there for like some branding deal. We shot that video at the studio. We recorded it at Classics, and then we shot it at on the roof of the studio, and then I had to pay like $3,000 to get us in this little photography shit, but it was all pure hustle. That shit was all pure finesse. And I went down there, showed him. He met everybody on the team. He had already knew Blue. He already knew everybody. So by that time, we were so acquainted, right, that I was pushing the other nigga out the way. And I'm just finally telling him, like, bro, what is the other dude doing? He like, nothing. I'm like, because he don't want it. He wasn't supposed to win. What's up? And he was like, fuck it. Let's do it. First thing he said was, let's do an album. I'm like, speaking of albums, I got this shit that's done. You know what I'm saying? So we was already on it, bro. We dropped I negotiated. If you calculate from losing the competition, negotiations, shooting the video, locking in with Payne, getting the deal signed, I did all that shit in 3.5 months.
I was about to say.
And Yoda was out by January.
That shit was quick.
Yoda was out by January. Yeah, that shit
I
crazy.
I was with Reed.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reed.
Oh yeah,
he had
shout
some
out to
stuff
Reed.
going on. He definitely. So I remember the call.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there talking to Reek like this. I pulled up to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Was talking to me like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we planning da-da-da. And I said, why is Nando calling me? Do-do-do. Yeah, bro. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
What? You know.
Yeah.
Other contractual things, you know, was spoken about too, you know, putting us on game, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And then we had today.
We in
We
Charlotte.
backstage. Halfway through the second tour.
Second tour.
How was Cancer Fest? I meant to ask you that.
Bro, the whole tour is different. I think the dopest part is now seeing like your sprinkles of fans in every city you go to. Last year you out there, we only did, I think, it wasn't even really a real tour. It was more like spot dates that was close together because I think it was like 6 cities. But this year was a full run. So 17 shows, and we ain't went nowhere that ain't not nobody not knew us.
That's crazy.
You feel me? So that was nuts. That was nuts. I
That,
take that back. I don't think if it was somebody in Baltimore, they ain't say shit yesterday. But other than that, every other city has been like
oh, I know you.
some diehards. Nah, nigga, we walk out there and they rapping the words. Fucks me up every time, and I'm talking about to every song.
I saw that one,
song.
the one video of the nigga in the front, and he was sitting there. I was just like,
Which one? We done posted 2 of them hoes. It was one yesterday.
and the one that you had jumped down off the what's the name with him.
It was a girl in the front seat. He be catching it. He got the camera. Let's see that.
Okay.
So I ain't even say. He said it was one yesterday. So I take it back. Every city we go to, there is at least one, and that's everywhere. And this Payne fan base. This ain't even my fan base. Like, it let me know we could do it by ourselves. Remember when you got transferred to our store from the mall because you fell asleep?
I didn't know that was what it's for. I thought it was because, I mean, I won't catch it on quick.
Nah, nigga, they said you fell asleep at the front. They said you fell asleep at the front.
That's crazy.
On the broom. You was not the broom, that little hook thing you used to carry. And it's so funny because when they told me you was carrying that bitch around in our store, and they said you was leaning on that.
Bro, I forgot what I did. It was because at that time, bro, you had $20, bro. You can go to Cookout.
Yeah.
Pay three. Oh yeah, you gotta get Cookout before you gotta get Cookout before you go.
Yeah. Cookout was the joint.
Cookout with $8.
And that other little spot, what was it, Robeson's?
Promise, they still over there.
They are they?
They still over there. Yep.
Damn,
Still over there.
I did not know that. But that shit used to be so good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even interview for that job. You interviewed? Did you interview with Josh?
I knew you. My brother-in-law knew Eunice, so I ain't really interviewed.
Oh, Ross. You my Ross? No, your other brother-in-law.
The other one.
You had two brothers working.
Yep.
Going crazy. Whole family. That's stupid, bro.
Oh,
That's crazy. I forgot about that. He was one in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just saw last week they came up.
Oh yeah.
You know they be everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got me on, and then Eunice was just like, yeah, he ain't working out. I remember the phone call because Josh was like, Josh can tell you straight.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah, bro, they ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Went over there. Now I'm going to this store doing stock, this store doing stock, getting whatever shoe I want.
Yeah.
Like fuck y'all bitches,
Yeah.
type shit. But it's okay.
They made it hard as hell to get shoes. That was the part that was crazy
Josh was
to
flipping all of
me.
them. That's why.
You said what?
Josh was flipping all of them, bro.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Flipping all of them.
He should have. For
As
the
he
amount
should.
they was paying us, nigga, I would flip him too. I used to feel like Pablo Escobar when I flipped the shoe. Especially if it was to a stranger, nigga trying to come in and you didn't made the sale, pull up on Saturday. Don't even worry about I got you.
Yep. Oh my.
What?
That was the good days, bro.
Bruh, all of that for $50.
50. See, but back then it'd take you somewhere. That's
would.
crazy to say, bro.
Because you couldn't use the discount. They was killing us on that discount shit too. Only like 3 people could use it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
And I got to run up to the mall. Then when Z got there, Z was flipping on business too.
Bro, I straight did not interview though. I used to go in there because it was around the corner from the school, and I used to. I was working at Belk in the mall.
That was before American Eagle, or
I worked at American Eagle for a day.
I thought you was in doing the overnight thing.
Yeah, a day. That shit was a slave ship.
Okay.
That shit was a slave ship. Taz worked at American Eagle, and she was like a team lead in some more shit or whatever. So she got me on. Was like, you could work overnight here, but I wasn't doing that. I'm not doing that. I wasn't doing that. That was too much work. But I used to go over to y'all Footlocker because it was just easier to grab shit. You know what I'm saying? So I used to come in there and get shoes, and Josh would let you. He'd go in the back, let you see it before it come out. He'll let you.
Yeah.
He was that nigga, bro. He was the nigga. Technically, the white nigga, but he was the nigga.
Yeah,
and basically, yeah. So I walked in there to get some shoes, and he was like, "Hey, you need a job?" And I'm like, "Not need, but I'll take one." And he like, "Fuck it, you work here." He put my information down, but he got on the phone, called somebody. He was like, "What's your last name?" "Yeah, Tillman." And then next thing I know, I was working. I didn't even have a Foot Locker shirt yet. I worked the next day. I had on like
That's some Josh
shit. It was
shit.
hella big.
That was some Josh shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Straight accidentally just walked in there and got a job. I think then Ross came. Ross was a whole different era.
Yeah. I really did what the fuck I wanted to do there.
Yeah, bro. Oh, it was so good.
Bruh.
Ross was nice. Josh was cool too. He just was never there.
I can
Josh
say
was
it now. I ain't never, bruh, for somebody to be on the clock for 45 hours a week and be there for 12 is crazy. I don't know.
Dog, he'll walk out. All right, I'm gone. He walk out flipping them keys. 12 them keys around his finger, bro.
2 o'clock. Hey, yeah, make sure y'all clock me out at 8.
Yep.
Like,
Gone.
I thought that, cause that was really my first job, so I thought shit was normal.
Yeah.
And
They
then,
knew he was doing that shit though. Nobody cared.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
The store was getting ran.
They just shut it down. So I meant to tell you that.
What?
They just shut it down like a month ago. I had drove by and I looked. I said, "Where the fuck?" I was
Damn,
mad.
is the Carly Steve still there?
The Carly sees everything.
The
is
pizza
still there.
place?
They done changed names about 8 times, but
That's crazy.
yeah.
They
They still
was
look the same in
ass.
there though. Yeah, the wings was fire.
Okay.
The wings
I ain't
was
get the
fire.
wings. They was horrible.
But yeah, once Bree was like, "Yeah, they don't wash their hands," I was like, "Yeah, I can't do it."
I forgot about Bree and all of them, bro. That's crazy. Kevin.
Still be seeing Kev every now and
I still
then.
talk to Rodney.
You feel like because people know your music now, like you're not in a room with 5 people. Shaw University,
Bro.
do nobody know your music?
That shit was horrible.
Having Z cover, like, so do you feel like imposter syndrome's kicked in yet? A little bit, or you feel like
Hell no.
no?
Hell no, bro.
You feel like you belong? Or like, I mean, I know you belong because you put in the work for it, but
Yeah, I feel like I got so much more to do.
Mm.
You feel me? It's like what this nigga DC Young Fly say? You realize money ain't money because when you get some money, you get around some niggas who got money, and then you realize that they've been around niggas with more money, so they think it ain't money, and it just never end. That's what this is. Like, you a headline show, we approach it totally different from like opening, right? And now I know that. So when you at home, when you at the crib, or when you just in front of your people, you could do an hour. You know, you're gonna do the songs, you're gonna perform the songs totally different because they know it, they want to hear it. Out here, you winning people over. You feel me? Out of 100% of Payne's audience, 20% are possibly even eligible to be Nando fans. A lot of them just drunk old white people that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what's crazy? It's a nigga outside right now.
Yeah.
Right now, when I was pulling up, he was like, "Yeah, I'm here to meet Payne, brother." I was like, "Nigga, it's 11 o'clock, bro."
I'm telling you.
Hydrate, bro.
Yeah, so you gotta approach that shit different, bro. You winning people over, you know. So now I know that, and I think that's how I approach it on this tour. You gotta know what you coming to do, and then when you get those moments to just be in front of your fans, then you get to be the biggest nigga with money. You know, it's levels, bro, and you got to know how to move those levels in whatever room you in. You ain't always gonna be the biggest nigga in the room. You ain't always gonna be the smallest. So you just got to be one of them niggas in the room, you know, at all times. If that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Kendrick and Drake right now was fighting to see who was bigger. You feel me?
One of them was in a lose-lose situation.
I'm saying Ross still arguing with niggas about who got more money. There is no final. There's always gonna be.
It might be two niggas that. Well, no.
Yeah, bro. It's always gonna be that. So you just got to be secure with who you are, you know, and know what you came to do.
What do you feel like is the biggest lesson this month that you learned?
The biggest lesson this month.
We ain't even gonna go to the year. We ain't even got to go to career so far, just this month alone in June.
That this a team sport. This a team sport. It don't matter how many people you lock in with. It don't matter how many features you do. It don't matter how many, like, at the end of the day, you and the people that came up with you or the people that's around you that believe in your vision, that's who you got to look out for. That's it. And if you follow the rules, you always going to get the short end of the stick. It was built for you to lose. You're going to have to break some rules. You just going to have to. You feel me? If you want to do something people ain't did, you're going to have to do some shit they not willing to do.
That's some gems.
Yeah. In this industry, bro, there is no blueprint. You feel me? If you got 3 niggas with you and they like, oh, we only letting 2 in, you got to bring 3. It ain't no.
That ain't no like. Oh,
you can't go back and say, oh well, we gonna have to cut one. No, you gonna have to try to bring 3. Y'all gonna have to try to get 3 in. That's the play. Like it ain't no way around that. And those people, that's how you develop loyalty amongst your team too, bro. Because those are people that's gonna catch you when you fall. Those are people that's gonna give a fuck about what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like. There's no other way to explain that shit. You're going to meet a billion other people on this journey who going to act like they offering you something, but a lot of times it's so they can get where they trying to go. I done had so many niggas hang around me and say they want to do something for me just so they can meet Payne. Like, everybody around me done met Payne. Every nigga who didn't ever did anything around me done met T-Pain. Like, you can't say you haven't, but the people who fuck with me still around me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just what
How do you decipher, like, at this point now, like, I mean, early on, you know, it's like you know, da-da-da-da, you calling me this person, I'm meeting this person, especially, I remember you was like, Chance was like, yeah, bro, I know who you is. Mm-hmm. Oh, that nigga Chance, the rapper?
Yeah, that's a rapper, yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy, bro. Yeah, that was still crazy.
Like, how do you decipher these moments I know you as like a human and a person to stay humble. I know you. That's always gonna be a thing. You always gonna be grounded.
Yeah.
But in moments of like, damn, like, cause I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'ma always feel like, you know, not a little person in the room, but like ain't nothing bigger than me.
Yeah.
But nigga, I mean some people.
Yeah. Hell
and it's
yeah.
like, damn, like, you know, you don't want to call like, yeah, bro, I done met so and so today, da 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 da, you know, da da da. But you on the journey farther than me. How are you still staying grounded with it?
I don't feel like that's something I ever had to like deal with yet. Being grounded, you know what I'm saying? Now, what I have felt like is I ain't doing enough. I'm not going as fast as I should be going, you know. But hell yeah, bro. This industry, if you could work at Footlocker, you could be a rapper. You could be a manager. You feel me? I swear to God, it's the same conversations. You can't take no. You got to guide people to where you trying to get them. Say somebody come in Footlocker, right, and they trying to get a shoe, and you want to sell it because you get commission off that shit, right? But they like, all right, I need a 10, but you ain't got a 10. All you got is a 10.5, right? Are you gonna say, all we got is a 10? It's plenty of niggas who gonna do that. But it's another nigga who gonna be like, we got a 10.5, but these motherfuckers run a little snug. You might want to try this bitch on. And when they try it on, they like, oh yeah, I fuck with these. And then you already coaching them like, you gonna, but they big. So you need to get this crease protector shit. If you not, it's gonna fuck you over. Get the cleaner to put that shit on. This a patent leather shoe. You want the hat? You doing the socks? What we doing? Like,
you bringing back trauma right now.
I'm
selling them insoles.
That's what this is though. That's what this is. When you walk in a room, you selling yourself. When you walk on stage, you like, yo, I know y'all coming to see Pain. I know that nigga Pain a 10. I'm a 10.5. But try this bitch on and fuck around, fit you. You feel me? And then after they get hooked with that first record you got them, then you selling with shit. If you like that one, try these crease protectors. Play that tinted windows, nigga. We gonna add on as much as we possibly can to get you locked in. And then I'm gonna get off stage. We gonna take pictures. I'm gonna shake your hand. If you don't get a picture with him, you got one with me. You gonna post something. Cause niggas post everything. So I'm coming out there. You feel me? Whether you know me or not, we finna smile in pictures. And the trick party is, niggas is followers, bruh. Niggas is followers. I walk out there and do the same thing, and you can get it on camera tonight. If ain't nobody fucking with it, I walk to the first person I see, and I say, shit, fuck it, let's take a picture. The first time somebody pull their phone out and take a picture, everybody else, can we get a picture? Can we get a picture? Can we get a picture? It sets it off. You just got to have enough confidence to sell yourself. You feel me? You got to do it. You got to do it. And the people around you going to do it. Blue going to be at the merch table. Selling merch. Here the man is right here. We signing shirts. If you buying that one, why you buying this? She gonna be adding it. It's the same game, bro. It's the same game. Y'all selling y'all.
How long did it take for you to get that or for that to click?
Shit, it be on and off. That shit already ain't click. Some days you be feeling great, and some days it be hard to believe in yourself. But you see the difference in the paper. That's what it make you do it. When that check hit, you be like, I should have sold some more, you know? Or when you see your numbers on your next record and it's going lower, you like, I should have got outside. You gotta make every opportunity an opportunity, you know? And that's the one thing I see about like a lot of rappers who not catching motion. They get stuck in their own circle. Bro, get in your car. Like, it ain't no other way to say it. Pile 3-4 niggas in your car. Y'all split a hotel room if y'all got to stay a night or two. Go to a show to meet your friend. Buy a meet and greet. You feel me? If these niggas ain't gonna split $130, $140, y'all putting up $40 a piece so your partner can meet the nigga he trying to do a song with. You feel me? And when you get there, take advantage of that shit. You ain't got to rap for him. Get his socials. Bring that nigga one of your merches. Just give it to him. You feel what I'm saying? Get outside. You have to get outside. These niggas it is not some hidden recording studio that all the famous rappers go. They going to the same places y'all going. They at the same venues y'all at. Pull up, bro. You gonna have to.
I'm so glad you said that, because when I had met Drewski, I think last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I asked him so many questions of like, bro, like, how do you do this? What should I do with this? Da, da, da. I don't know him from nowhere.
Yeah.
I just bought a meet and greet. And he sat there and answered each one of them like, bro, I ain't got to answer none of this.
Bro.
But he really sat there and gave me the time of like, bro, like, you can do it. It's not like I'm somebody special.
Yeah.
You just need to, tweak a little bit and then just apply it.
Yeah. Damn. I think especially now, bro, it's a rule at this point, bro. It's like 2 moments and we friends. That's how it don't take long for somebody to be like, oh, this my bro, this my dad.
Oh, okay.
With the internet, 2 moments and we friends. You meet somebody one time at a meet and greet, boom. The next time you see him, go to their show, make sure you get there early so you could be at the very front. And then say, I was at the meet and greet, nigga, blah, 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 blah. He gon' dap you up. Because now he remembers who the fuck you are. And every time you see that nigga, he gonna be like, oh shit, this bro. You've already created a connect. It's easy now. The internet exists. Find out where this nigga gonna be and be there. 2 moments. All you need is 2 moments. 2 moments.
And have some shit going on.
2 moments, y'all friends. You eligible to even say, bro, follow me back, nigga. You even eligible to say that shit. And they'll do it.
I remember, bro, and this is gonna be funny to you because I know you don't care. I remember when you was like following 1,500 more people than you had followers.
Hell yeah.
And I still go back and check now. I said, this nigga got about 74 of them things.
Yeah.
I said, damn, that nigga Nando doing that shit.
Yeah,
man.
I was figuring it out. I'm like, we gonna get these followers up. So I knew I wanted to go to certain areas. So I just started following people randomly in those areas. That was really more so I can see on my timeline what was happening in those places. It didn't work, but that was my theory. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say it's gonna be hell trying to sit there and go through 3,000 now, trying to unfollow everybody. But
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
at the same time, you won't need to be following no 3,000 people. Not saying because of like a look or nothing like that, but like, all right, bro, like you died.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
sell cats. It ain't no point of having all these
People you
around.
follow, yeah.
Oh my gosh, man, Nando, you know I'm always. Now I want to talk about the last 2 records you put out though.
Yeah,
Lori Harvey and Looking for Me.
yeah,
You know me, I'm always looking for the new music.
yeah.
But I fuck with these 2 songs. How did these 2 songs come about?
Lori Harvey was done in the studio. I really dropped that shit as to test the waters. I had dropped with Nelly the previous year, and I hadn't dropped a single. Shit, we dropped an album before that. I hadn't dropped a single in over a year. So I was like, I need to figure out how to push something, right? So I dropped Lori Harvey with no ad, bare minimum anything, just to see at the bare minimum, these are the worst numbers we could possibly do. That's what that song was for. And then after that, I had Looking for Me, and I'm like, all right, we're going to go hard as hell with this one. I know exactly
This
where
was
to
just a
go.
test to see, like, all right, if I do bare minimum
Yeah.
versus if I go crazy.
Yeah, where we
What's-
at? What platforms are people still going to support regardless? That's
Okay.
what we're going to put our effort and shit into, you know?
I mean, we could cut the numericals out. What was the numbers as far as
Yeah.
both of them?
Well, shit.
You ain't got to say all of them. But
No. Well, we can't. Looking for Me, the video just dropped 4 days ago, and that bitch already almost at 40K on YouTube. So, Lori Harvey, I think overall in the week I did 1,000 streams, which is
Shit.
little shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still
but
without just
It
putting
with
out.
nothing. No advertising. No, hey, I'm finna drop this. He shot a lyric video in Chicago at the studio when we finished the song. Literally finished the song, shot the lyric video. I ain't even combed my hair, nigga. And we just put that bitch out and went.
Damn.
That was it. Nothing else. And I was like, let's see how this does. And that's what it did. So with this one, it's going crazy. Joaquin Buckley then walked out to that bitch in the UFC.
Yeah, nigga?
I'm a dog. That's
I'm
how.
so mad. I'm so mad. I was doing something, and I was watching that fight. Like I watch UFC for real, and I
yeah.
missed it. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, everybody had to play back and everything.
Yeah.
But how did that come about? I would love to.
I reached out to him.
Just like, hey,
No, I reached out to him and I was like, bro, you finna fight. I see you hyping that shit up. You need your own record. And he like, yo, that's a deep ass idea. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go make it for you. And I did. And I sent it to him. And he was like, yo, this shit crazy. I'm like, I know, it's yours. Boom. He did that. After that, he walked out, the nigga won.
then the nigga
right?
won. Yeah, because the nigga lost, and it was like,
Right,
yeah.
the nigga won. And so I'm like, yo, I'm partnering with the soccer team, which I did to shoot the video. I'm like, I would love to have you star in the video. Back in the day, like on BET, remember when like Jamie Foxx used to have a celebrity guest and shit like that? I'm like, we don't do that shit no more. Let's do it. Come star in the video, bro. Get your act on. He like, fuck it, let's do it. So we shot the video at like 3 a.m. so he could be there, rented out a gym, and we made it work, bro. You just gotta partner with people on shit. You feel what I'm saying? Get you some niggas who do stuff and do it. It ain't
From
gotta
the
be no
city, too.
super celebrity.
From the city too.
He from the city, and that's why I was tagging it, bro. We did that. That shit was,
That's fire.
yeah, bro. That was the first time I had told Blue, I'm like, this year we gonna work on branding. Like everything is we know we talented. We need to become a brand. You know, we're gonna align ourselves with other people who do shit, and we gonna see how to turn this into some paper. And that's what we did.
They fight at least 2-3 times a year, depending on your contract and
Niggas
everything.
go crazy, and he walking out to it every night.
But I'm saying, hey, at some point you need. I mean, hey, bro, I could pull up,
Hell yeah.
pull up in the.
Yeah, walk him out. Yeah,
What?
yeah. We already talked about that. The UFC rules are a little different
Yeah.
than like boxing.
Yeah.
So it's a little harder to walk people out there for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we working on it. He just got added to the game too, so we got a sync license call with them next week about getting a song in the game. If that shit happens, I'm falling over. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's gonna be crazy.
What?
Nigga, that's gonna be crazy.
Man, stop.
That's a whole different game after that.
Man.
Damn. But I would think though, cause I'm thinking like licensing and all that, like through the stream,
Yeah.
not Stream West, and all
Yeah.
that, and,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But if you own it, I wouldn't see what the problem would be, cause like now I'm doing, I'm starting my little Twitch shit now.
Mhm.
So got your music in the playlist. You know, I know
Yeah,
I could. I know
yeah.
I could use it. You know,
Yeah.
type shit without. You know,
They still be flagging that shit sometimes.
really.
Yeah, and I own all my shit. I have to go in and dispute it, which is just crazy. I don't know what system they using and how they using it.
I was about to say I gotta figure that out. It's like, do I just send a letter? Do you? I don't know.
You could just appeal it, and then but it doesn't. It'll flag it 1st.
Mm-hmm.
It don't tell me. When you appeal it is when it tells me, and then I can give permission or deny it. But it'll flag it automatically.
Would it go through? It sends like to you, like your email or like a thing or something.
Yeah.
You heard it here. You know what? Hey, at this point, if they want some new Nando shit, they can come to the stream for it. I just thought about that.
Nah,
hey,
man, you keep putting it on the stream, bro, cause that should be helping. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be fine. Nah, cause once the new, you know, what's they call now, college football drop.
Yeah.
That's when I'm really gonna start. Like, I'm just practicing. I'm setting everything up now.
Yeah.
So once that shit go,
Yeah.
I already know. Like,
Yeah.
hey man, we got some business people out there. I mean, is there anything on this journey so far that you want to tell anyone up and coming, anyone that doesn't know anything about you?
Yeah.
Anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just regular. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular nigga, man. I find out what I'm good at, you feel me? And we just gonna sell that. But you only got 2 options in this game. Not even just rap, just period, bro. Either you gonna work for yourself to do something, or you gonna work for somebody else doing what they trying to accomplish. Them your only 2 options.
That's the bar.
That's it. So
That's the bar.
you feel me? It's a nigga that own every store you work at.
Yeah.
You know? And that wasn't nothing but an idea he had somewhere.
Mm.
So you gonna either do that or you gonna do this. So do that until you could do this. Make sure you doing this too though. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, do that. Because if you don't, you gonna die doing that. Like,
Yeah. And not happy.
no.
That'd be my biggest thing, bro. Be happy. Do whatever makes you happy every day.
Bro, hell yeah.
And I just remember something, because I would hate not to ask you this on camera so I can remember, because my memory be bad.
What up?
One of my favorite songs of yours
All right.
is Weekdays.
Yeah.
I would love to know the backstory in that creation of that song.
Yeah, Weekdays.
If you remember it, because I know it's hard to remember.
Hell no, I remember that shit. Basically, bro, I was a single dad. Me and Taz had like split. My kid's mom,
Mm-hmm.
she was living somewhere else. We had already split, but she wasn't living. We wasn't living together, nothing.
Yeah.
And I had the kids all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was just tough. I was in between jobs. I had quit one job because I thought I had another job secured, and something happened with the new one, so I didn't have a job at all. You feel me? Then after that, but I still had to show up every day for them. You know what I'm saying? My kids was in one of my kids was in private school. The other one was going to public school, and I wanted to get him out of the public school, put him in private school too, because he was having a hard time over there. Kids just mean as fuck. You feel me? So it was just weighing down on the nigga, and I felt like their whole life wasn't as smooth as it possibly could be, because my life wasn't as smooth as as it was supposed to be, and my rough spots was starting to bleed over into them, and I didn't want that to happen. So I would just hide in my room and, you know what I'm saying, figure that shit out. So one day I was just on the phone, the beat came on, I was on the phone with her, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna write something about this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I ended up going to the studio. I wasn't even gonna record the song, but I had like 5 minutes left in my studio session, and I'm just like, man, fuck it, let's just get this shit off my chest. I went in there and laid that shit in like 2-3 takes. That was it.
Damn.
Yeah, so it ain't really no harmonies. It's super simple because we only did it in 5 minutes. And then now, yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, that shit hit, bro. We gonna do it tonight.
Oh yeah, I can't wait I can't wait to get that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get that.
That shit be crazy. It'd be crazy because everything else and everybody else kind of hype, right? Russell gonna jump off on the stage and Pain, Cash, you know what I'm saying? That's how they do that shit. And it'd be crazy because at first I'm like, they not fucking with me, because we do that song and they get silent. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so silent, like, that you be like, oh, they don't fuck with it. And then you be like, my name NandoSTL. You know what I'm saying? You be like, okay, it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But getting through it'd be hard because people just be staring at you. It ain't no head nod.
Yeah.
It ain't no I'm feeling it. It's just they just looking at you. And boredom and taking shit in looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, people be crying and shit. And it's a bittersweet feeling, you know?
Do you feel it's because of the emotion in the song that's like, I'm gonna leave y'all off with this? Because you have a good catalog.
Yeah.
So the decision of, all right, bro, like, we need to end this song. You got to end off. You know, some people want to use their best song as the ender.
Yeah.
But you using such an emotional song is leaving that, y'all gonna remember this shit.
Yeah.
Is that was the thought process?
I think I didn't want to try to outdo it. I think that when you talk and you just pouring your heart out, now I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's turn up. Like I want to be able to put as much as I can into that record. So I put it last, you know, because I'm just talking, bro, and I'm just expressing myself. I'm not trying to win you over at that point. I'm just telling you my story. What I will say though, I'm gonna end it with that. I never thought about this before until just now. I love the fact that every time I get off stage and I go talk to somebody, I know it makes men that would have never said nothing to me say something to me. You feel me? Them be big rusty niggas, bro. Like, you feel me? Tatting, bro, I built that shit, nigga. Like, they wouldn't have never said nothing to you if you tried to turn them up, because they don't look like niggas who gonna turn up anyway. But when you talking about it, they'll tell you, I got 2 kids, I got 2 of my own, I got this, I know, I feel that. Like, it make people want to tell you their story. And that's what this shit about, bro. It's art.
That's so fire.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm glad I brought that up, because that really is one of my favorite songs, bro. Like,
hell yeah. And I had no idea that record was gonna be that special. To this day, after this tour is over, like, we gonna sit down and revisit that shit, because we need to do something. I don't know what we need to do, but we need to go back to it clearly, because that's the record. You can ask. Go ahead.
I was looking at the time. I was like, damn, well, we didn't talk. Yeah.
You can cut all that shit out.
Oh no, I know it's about like 10 minutes. I gotta cut out. You put my focus on a lot of different things, as far as, damn, I should try that. Damn, I should do that. Damn, because, you know, I'm still a little manager role. It's just, you know, a little hiatus.
Little manager role. That shit is hard to do.
That shit is hard.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. It's harder to manage somebody who not popping. Somebody who popping, you just become an assistant. All you doing is taking calls, putting shit on the calendar, and making sure they get there. Your job is to sell that shit. Not only that, you got to be a counselor. You got to listen to this nigga. You got to listen to songs that you know not going to go. You got to listen to shit that maybe might go. You got to watch shit not work. You have to figure out what's going to work for that person. You got to deal with that person's regular life, because they probably work another job. Like, it's... You pick one of the hardest jobs in the world, bro. You can't manage no artist. We crazy as hell, and we egotistical.
And that's just one thing I'm trying to do.
yeah, bro. So, everything surrounds us.
Have you thought about doing another? Because at the end of the day, granted, we boys, I've known you for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm still a fan at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Have you thought about doing another, not Tiny Desk, but remember how you did the thing in the studio?
Yeah.
For the new project coming out? I don't even know if it's a new project coming out.
I do want to do that, but I want to do a live recording, though. I just ain't figured out where I want to do it at, because I don't want to do it in St. Louis. But I want it to be a live recording. You know what I'm saying? Do a live show, have a real live audience there, bring out a real camera crew, and do a full live recording. Do an hour. Record the whole concert, because we could sell out. So why not? Why not? Be fine. You watch battle rap?
A little bit.
The audience is half the show. Niggas reacting to shit and seeing them vibing to shit be half the whole vibe.
And then you put a live album out, bro. That shit.
Yeah, I want to do a whole live.
Because I love listening to more live albums if it's available then.
Yeah, bro. And it'd be something we already did. Like, Yoda live would be crazy. From beginning to end, in order.
That would be fine.
I was saying we get a set, we act the skits out in person. Like, it literally be the whole album live.
Let me know when it's happening. I'm pulling up.
Hell yeah.
For sure. But speaking of the new music, I'm going to ask. I mean, I ain't going to speak on what we spoke about last.
Yeah.
Because I know that's a whole bunch of, whole lot of if it happens.
Yeah.
But as far as your personal project.
Yeah.
In the works, any thoughts?
We doing the remix for Looking For Me. I'm getting all that shit figured out now. Okay. I just talked to Petey Pablo this morning, which is crazy. We're in North Carolina. So, God, you know, I'm a legend type of nigga. I like putting legends on songs, bro. Like, so I'm thinking about moving in that direction. I still want to get somebody else who's probably a little younger on it too. I ain't figured it out yet. I know Payne jumping on it, but
I got somebody for you.
Oh yeah? Yeah,
For you.
let's do it. But maybe even Murray, bro. You know, Murray, my dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with that. We got my first headline tour coming after that, the Here I Am tour. We putting the rest of that shit together. It's happening this year, which is crazy. And then we're gonna do another one next year called the Here I Go tour, which is number 2.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I ain't got nothing else.
That's it.
I ain't got nothing else. This, man. I'm grateful.
All day, bro.
I'm grateful. I'm glad it didn't happen when it was supposed to happen a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Because now I feel like we're both in better spaces in our careers and our life.
Yeah.
Still got a long way to go.
Hell yeah.
Instead of me bringing a whole studio here, we're going to have a whole studio set up next time.
Hell
I just
yeah.
walk in and I sit down.
Yeah, bro. And sorry if it's so long. I chopped it up with my partner. We ain't seen and talked to each other in so long that we fucked around, started catching up in the middle of the interview. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was so long.
But that's why I love Instagram, because it's just like, bro, I can sit here and I can just, like, we keeping up with each other.
Yeah.
But it's just like, but we ain't like really talk.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. But shout out to Put Me On Game podcast, man. Definitely make sure y'all tune in, because without these platforms right here, ain't no us. You feel me? This is where you get to know artists at. This is where you get to know the behind the scenes and the backstories to things. Because a lot of times artists ain't going to talk about shit unless they asked about it. So shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you, my guy.
Genuine conversation, as always. This is another episode of Put Me On Game podcast. We out.